Hi, and welcome to Spotlight. I'm Michael Hensley, and today I'll be speaking with Lee and Jennifer Jones, the owners and operators of Weekends in both Port Huron and Lexington. Today's episode is brought to you by Blue Water Area Transit. Lee, Jennifer, hello. How are you?
Hello, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
Well, thanks for coming on Spotlight. You know, one of the cool things about being a great community member and a great partner is that it gets everybody to meet really great owners and operators of some awesome boutiques and stores. And you guys happen to fall into that category. Can you tell us a little bit about Weekends, what you guys have to offer, some of your locations, things like that?
Well, Weekends has to offer a lot of different items. We started calling Weekends because it was things you do for the weekend. So we have things for cooking, clothing, baby. We do a lot of gift baskets. So it's just a little bit of everything.
And what got you started into opening and operating a gift store or a boutique like this?
That's an interesting question. We've been at it for 32 years. 32 years ago, or 33 years ago, we found a building in Lexington, a community that we were familiar with in the summer, and never thought of being home for us. But we made the move, acquired a building, built a loft on the second floor, which we call home.
Wow.
And we've been doing it for 32 years, 16 years in Port Huron.
Wow.
So it's been a labor of love.
Been a labor of love. Well, you guys are long-standing community members and have a great presence in what we have to offer for travelers and residents alike and everything there. Can you tell us a little bit about what made you make the jump to having just a Lexington store and moving down into Port Huron?
Well, back in 2007, the economy kind of took a dip. So we had to think out of the box. And instead of, not doing anything, we decided to open a second location. And that's what we did. So
Wow.
and we enjoy it. We enjoy what we do. And
Actually, if going back even further, when we first started in Lexington, that came about because, as I mentioned, we acquired a building. And our concept was we were going to lease the first floor and live upstairs in the winter months. My family's had a summer home in north of Lexington for almost 100 years. So we were going to spend summers at the cottage, winters in town, where everything was convenient. And after renovating the building, it was a labor of love, and talking to people that wanted to lease it, we didn't want to live above what was being offered. So we thought, well, let's open a store, and if it works, we'll do it. If it doesn't, we can always get out. Well, we're still at it. That doesn't mean it's working, but we're still at it.
Oh, well, that's great. We're happy you guys are still at it. It's a classic story of, summertime visitor and part-time resident turned into local who owns and operates a business in a few of our communities on the Thumb Coast. So it's a great story.
Well, we never planned on this being home for us. So we're both from the Detroit area. I grew up in Detroit. Jennifer grew up in Royal Oak.
Yep.
And I never thought it would be home, but
We love it.
Good. Well, we're sure happy that you guys call it home here in the area. So,
well, thank you.
So anything new and exciting coming up at either of the stores? Maybe some deals. I know we're getting into that holiday season.
We are.
Yes, we have our big holiday open house, which is in Port Huron on Saturday, November 9th from 12 to 6. And we have different vendors coming. We have food and beverage and different baskets and different things we're offering. And we're going to have hot cocoa and chili, live music.
Wow.
We have a piano player, bass player. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And then we also have holiday market squares in Lexington, which is something that Lexington does every year, November 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Wow, so really great time to get a good landscape of what the holiday season is going to look like.
Start the holiday promotion.
Yes.
It's more important than ever to shop small this year.
You've got that
Yes,
right.
because you got to keep us going.
You got that right. Well, Lee, Jennifer, thank you for coming out. Real fast, if you had to pick one thing that you loved the most about owning and operating Weekends in both Port Huron or Lexington, what would that be?
Just love meeting the new people every day, people from all over, the boaters. It's just a lot of fun.
Lee?
I'd share that. Getting to know the audience is, I think, a lot of fun. Whether they're staying in Port Huron, whether they're staying in Lexington, whether they're doing both. We find a lot of that, where they'll spend the night in one town and then travel to the other.
Well, and if you're a visitor in the area, you're spending the night, you can go to bluewater.org, figure out all sorts of really cool things to do, some boutiques and areas to shop, places to eat, things like that. So Lee, Jennifer, thank you so much for coming out and spending some time with me.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you for watching Spotlight.